All right, founded in 2022, $350 million raised, $2.5 billion valuation. They've been up 450% year over year. Already over 200,000 members, backed by, get this, A16Z,
Matt Damon, Magic Johnson, Zac Efron,
and a mission that just stopped me in my tracks. Empower people to live 100 healthy years. This is Function Health. And there's an opportunity hiding in plain sight. So let's get into it. Function gives subscribers access to more than 160 different lab tests for $365 a year, $1 a day.
They built a medical intelligence lab. They integrated with ChatGPT, with Microsoft Copilot, with Quest Diagnostics at 2,000 locations nationwide. In 3 years, they went from zero to unicorn. That is not a product story. That is a movement. But here's the thing about movements.
They need a brand to sustain them.
So I saw Function Health is
hiring a social media director. And the job description says drive both growth and brand in the same role. And I just want to stop here for a second because this is the moment I see at almost every other scaling startup. They prioritize social media before brand. They hire a content person before they know what they stand for. Think about the crazy daisy sprinkler that kind of sprays everywhere versus the super soaker that's right on target. It's really a post and hope. Chasing the algorithm instead of building the belief system that makes the algorithm work for them. I feel like a social media director without a brand foundation is much like a contractor without blueprints. They're working really hard, but what are they building? So here's my honest take. A lot of startups treat social media as a growth strategy, and it's not. Social media is a distribution channel. Brand is the strategy. And when you lead with distribution before you've defined your belief system, every post is a guess. Every campaign starts from scratch. Every new hire interprets the brand differently. The result is just noise. And in a category as crowded as consumer health, noise is the most expensive thing you can produce. Function's competitors include Let's Get Checked,
Everlywell, Whoop, Aura, and now major insurers expanding into preventative care. Every single one of them is posting. Every single one of them is hiring social media managers. The ones that win won't be the loudest, they will be the clearest. So what happens without a brand operating system at Function scale? Every piece of content routes back to leadership for a "is this on brand" meeting. Every agency brief gets interpreted differently. Every new market entry starts from a blank page. I recently wrapped a gig with Zen Business where we modeled potentially upwards of $4 million in savings in year one. And that was all based on the brand operating system that we developed. With Function Health at over 400 employees scaling fast with $350 million in funding, that invisible tax compounds every quarter. And it compounds faster in a category where trust is everything. So Function already has the belief. Empower people to live 100 healthy years. The opportunity is building the brand operating system that makes that belief show up consistently everywhere, and not just on social. In the product experience, in clinical communications, in the AI interactions, in every touch point across 200,000 members. When the belief is that clear and that consistent, the social media director has something to build on. The agency has a filter to work from, and the new hire has a foundation on day one. That's what turns a great growth hire into a compounding one. So I'm a huge believer in what Function is building. The category they're creating is one of the most important in health. But I see this pattern every week at scaling startups. Move fast, hire for social, post and pray, and wonder why the brand isn't cutting through. Brand clarity isn't a marketing investment, it is a growth decision. The companies that figure that out early don't just grow faster, they grow with intent. And the intention is what turns 200,000 members into a movement that lasts. That is the growth gap for Function, and it is wide open.